Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Oh, the football's loose. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love it, George. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
The good defenses in this league, every once in a while, they can bait a quarterback into a throw. And you do that by having eyes on the quarterback. Getting to a good drop, forcing that check down, and they'd only just bait him into a completion, but they knocked him backwards after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 11. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Third down. Here's Williams. Doesn't make the connection.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their flight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Play action, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got Jones for the completion. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They get to Jones, right side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Oh, nice punt, and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams will look to throw. Komet brings it in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Williams from the gun. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Taken in by Loveland. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, it's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. Give him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. To the air yet again. Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. That one gains 7. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down. Here's Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing again now, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. fake to Jones. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devon Dexter escorted into the ground.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. McCarthy throwing here. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now McCarthy. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Williams on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And the Vikings have recovered.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Williams set to pass. Has his man in Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth it full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk into a news with the indicator and they yell it. Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas.
First and 10 from the 41. To throw, Williams. He'll set up the screen. Here's a Doontay. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
At the 37-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 37. And that's hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. There he goes, right sideline. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings parlay the turnover into a lead. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Third down. Here's Williams. It's his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Minnesota spends its second time out here, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. That offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Fourth down, Williams. The right side hauled in by Komet. I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Jones gets it. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams from the gun, taking a deep shot here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. The gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Williams to throw. And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Again, it's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Clock just about to strike zero. We get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here comes the final play of our first half. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Dump off to his fullback. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Williams. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup. 16.
Play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A give right side for Swift. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. Completed here to Komet. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Now Williams. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get 6 and a first down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up first and 10. First carry for the versatile vet for Darrell Patterson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To throw is Williams. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, I could feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now here's Williams. Connecting with his back here. Swift. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Katie York now on for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. York knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Another throw here for McCarthy. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Williams from the gun. And that's got it left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. Made him close quickly. He can take it to the house.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Williams to throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Swift on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. York now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Vikings 3. York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. Still going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 34. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Right up the gut. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
Third and a lone yard coming up. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Trying it left side with Edwards. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 4. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the red zone now. Set up the screen here to Swift. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Out of shotgun, it gives to Swift. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively, because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough one to attain through that hit. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Cade York now on for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. York knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, okay? His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Cade, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They're getting to Jones on the option. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Third and just 2 to go. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They're set up at the 35 now. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Again, McCarthy to throw. That'll be incomplete to stop the new set of downs. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Finds him over the middle. Jukes one defender. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Bears get this kick. And that spells the end of this ball game. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. Go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bears come away with a win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.